Oh my goodness, hi, hello, happy days, it's me, Daisy Mays. Don't you act surprised. Don't you act surprised to see me. You knew what you would find here. You knew what you would find here. And it's me. It's me, you found me. Sorry, my tits keep popping out of this robe here. I'm doing my best, I'm working on it. Besides, I know this is somebody's thing, and views are views, you know? That watch time, I gotta coerce you guys to stick around a little more. I know it's not gonna work for everybody, but there's one or two of you clown fuckers out there who are definitely... You're sticking around only because of that. Because maybe it'll fall open.Maybe it won't. Wow. It won't. Everyone else, it won't. Anyway, hi, happy days. My name is Daisy Mays, and welcome back to my terrible YouTube channel. It's bad. It's real bad, and I just keep letting it get worse. And that's not changing. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on because I'm about to do makeup, and typically I don't have my glasses on for that because I can't put makeup onto them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start priming my face while I explain to you why exactly I'm making this video and what's it about. I'm a huge fan of Dawn. I'm a huge fan of Dawn. Love her. She's so cool. I love the elf vibe. I was watching Dawn's YouTube channel. Love it. She's the only reason I'm considering starting playing Fortnite for the first time in my life. I might. I have it on my phone, so we'll see if I do anything with that. I gotta burp. Oh no. Excuse me, goddamn. Anyway, recently, as of filming this recently, I watched Dawn do her makeup in 30 minutes. And being able to do my makeup faster has always been something I've really, really wanted to get better at. And I really just haven't gotten better at, unfortunately. You know, that's life. That's life, you know? I'm not content with that. I'm not content with that being life. So I've decided to do something about it by participating in this challenge, in this wonderful half-hour makeup challenge. My makeup always looks whack as fuck anyway, so like, I cannot imagine that it's going to be crazy-er by doing it slightly faster. It seemed like a really fun challenge, and I want to try... I want to try doing my makeup in a half hour. I think I can, because I've got it pretty down to a science at this point. Let me walk you through my process here. I'll just, let me show you my little setup here. So I've got my lashes kit here with mascara. For my bases, I've got foundation, liquid blush, I've got my contour and highlight sticks, I've got my powders and my contour powders. I've got both of my gel eyeliners for my big eyes, as well as the accompanying eyeshadows to set them. Got all my blush, I've got all the eyeshadow that I do, I've got both of my highlights, and that should be play. I've got my lipstick and all of my eyeliners here as well, so it should, theoretically, be a pretty simple experience. In theory, it should be pretty easy to get pretty damn close. Like Dawn, I don't have a physical timer near me. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't exactly use that, but I do have one up on my laptop here. This is my timer. So we have that all set. My face is just about dry from the primer. I'm gonna give myself one last good fucking nose blow. Because a lot of the time I kind of have my makeup down to a science in terms of what I do in what order. Oh, right, here's all my brushes as well. They are in desperate need of a cleaning, but you know, that's neither here nor there. That's not today's project. Might be tonight's project. Promise, I usually do clean my brushes once a week. I'm very good at it. I'm very good about it. Like, that's typically something that I always remember to do correctly. So with that, I should have everything. Oh wait, I forgot the most important thing. It's still my day off. I also have these little cheeses, because I keep forgetting to eat before I do drag, and I don't want to eat right before I do drag, because then the corset's much harder to put on. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I don't have a video on, and I don't have music on like I usually do whenever I get in drag, so in theory, I should be completely focused and able to get this done within the time limit. I hope. I'm not sure. I'm a little nervous because I do have like 4 things I want to film, four outfits I want to film a bunch of content in today, and I am starting much later than I usually do. It's like, yeah, it's a little after 5, so normally I would start around 2. Hasn't happened yet. But I think I have just about everything together. Let me hydrate a little bit real quick. And while I am a little nervous to get started, I should, like, everything should be, this is as ready as I can be. Okay, normally I do the first half of my face, the top half of my face, and then the bottom half of my face. I think we're going to try that as well this time. I'm hoping we'll have enough time. But with all of that preface out of the way, I think I'm about as ready as I'm going to get. And I am worried. But you know what? It's okay. If we don't succeed at the challenge, we just see where we end up. We just see where we got to, and then I finish on my own terms in my own time. That's allowed. This is my channel. You can't fucking tell me what to do. I could kill a man here right now. You can't tell me what to do. The government probably could, but you know, they're not exactly strangers to killing people either. Oh, it becomes more and more true every single day. Anyway, on that happy note, I'm going to get this mouse over to the play button on the timer. Wish me luck. Pray for me. Thoughts and prayers. THOTS and prayers. Let's do it. Oh God. Immediate fear. Immediate stress and fear. Foundation on the top half of the face. Let's get the fuck into this. My running plan, my running theory is that if I am able to get the top half of my face done in 10-ish minutes, 15 at the max, then the lower half of my face should, hopefully, be much easier to get through. We're going to have to do a lot of overlap, a lot of combined moments and steps, and we're just going to have to hope that we're able to do it all. And you know what? I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful. I think we can do this, and if we can't, I'll quit drag. I'm kidding. What else would I get all these Goodwill dresses for? Okay, the idea is that I basically go through a little microcosm of all my usual steps for each half of my face. Ooh, my lighting could be better. I need to get a better sort of vanity light situation going on. But you know, this will do the job for the time being. It's not going to be perfect, but you know, that's just kind of the life that we lead. Okay, highlighter. I gotta remember to do cream blush when I do my cheeks, because I always fucking forget. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite parts of the makeup, and I love blush in general, so I don't really know why I always forget that part. Maybe I just secretly hate myself. I didn't think it was a secret. I know, after everything I just said about the cream blush, I'm talking about using it when I do my cheeks, so don't worry, we haven't fucked that up just yet. There will be plenty of other things to fuck up, given the proper amount of time. Oh, I can feel the clown lungs setting in. It's a matter of years now. Maybe I should start smoking. At this point, what is there worth saving? Okay, let's bake this part and get the powder contours in there next. Hi, kids. You ready to do some drugs? With my luck, honestly, it's probably not going to look very different. It's probably going to look pretty par for the course, honestly. And I think I'm just making my peace with that now, because it's not really a matter of if. It's a matter of how quickly. Watch me have time to spare and look better than I usually do. That'd be so depressing and apt. Blush, powder blush. It helps to not have a whole lot of products per each step as well. But that's something I've just noticed in like makeup in general. You know, the more steps you add to a process, not only the longer it takes, but the more time you waste on deciding which one to use. I have my go-to products here that I use for basically everything. Also, I've been discussing none of them, so I guess you just get to guess. You can figure out what my clown ass is using at any given moment, really. I'm going to leave that baking, and we're going to start on the eyes. Starting with the eye shadow, I think. Watch me only get through the fucking top half of my face. That's probably it. Oh, you know what? Duh, I want to outline the eyes first. I don't usually do it, and this time I'd like to, and that's why I picked this specific thing. Plus, I saw Dawn do this, and I used to do it. And if Dawn can do it, then so can I. Is my nose really that uneven? Is my face that asymmetrical? Oh my god. I'm reckoning with this in real time. Yeah, to be honest, that's pretty asymmetrical just in general. I probably don't need to trace out this top half. I don't really know why I'm doing that. Just feel like it, I guess. Okay, there's that to work with. I'm not really worried about the brows. We'll just do that when we do that, you know? But this is so that I can kind of work the eyeshadow in there. We are at 22 minutes left. My faith is, in fact, dwindling a little bit. But, you know, where faith dwindles, I don't know, good luck, I guess. I feel a slight burning on my eyes. Is this secretly plumper? This is a plumping lip liner. I'm gonna kill myself. I just put it on my eyes like an idiot. Oh well. At least it didn't go, you know, too close. But damn. Can't believe I fucking forgot about that. I was like, why don't I ever use this gorgeous lip color? That's why. Because I shouldn't be putting it on my fucking eyes. Great. I've added a new step of frustration. Love that. Oh well. If it kills me, it kills me. There we go. Get a little dimension there. Alright, we are now at the 20 minutes left mark, and the top half of my face is not done. Which was my initial goal, but hey, you know, we're adapting. I gotta remember the top half of my face is like the most details, so, you know, there's no sense in being caught up on that. Oh no, my upper lip is sweating. Fantastic. Good thing I haven't put makeup there yet. You know what's not great for keeping your eyes from watering? Putting fucking plumping lip liner on them. Well, I have to assume and hope that the burning sensation goes away, because that's just what we're working with now. There. Okay, last bit for eyeshadow for right now. Lovely, lovely. Stunning. Alright. Now we can dust off that baking highlight powder. Haven't fucked up anything too severely yet. Let's start real quick. I just want to outline my brows so I remember to go back to them. Thankfully, my brows have never really needed to be even related particularly. Sisters not twins? Come on. These women have never met, and I'm fine with that. Okay, time to start on the whites of my eyeliner. Gomez! I love Debbie! We got 17 minutes left. I'm not doing great. Not doing great. I'll be so fucking for real with you. But you know, we're also on the most time-consuming step. So that's kind of what I'm banking on, is that it will get easier from here. You know, I've been focusing a lot on, like, health and wellness. I've actually been working on a year-long video about it because you know, I'm getting older and I'd like to take it a little more seriously. But I will say a good sign of things is that over the last, you know, like 3 or 4 weeks, I have been consistently getting in drag and wanting to get in drag, which is good. That means I'm still motivated. I haven't given up just yet, which is wonderful news because, you know, that's about all we can really hope for, you know. Now let's set that with some white eyeshadow. Okay, yeah. Certainly sisters, not twins, but that's okay. I actually think I want to go ahead and start after I do. Let me just do the under eye white lines that I do. Not cocaine. That comes after I finish makeup. Just kidding. I actually just mix it into my setting powder. Much more efficient. There we go. Covers that. We are more than halfway through the time limit, which is not my favorite thing to see. We're going to have to get started on my black eyeliner now and finish it as fucking quickly as we can. Like, damn. I knew this was going to be a difficult challenge because I typically take like a full hour minimum, but I also want to improve. So maybe we'll do this challenge a couple times with the intent being, you know, improve a little bit each time. Because, I mean, since I do want to also film in this makeup and these looks, I don't want to throw it away either. You know? I think we will save the lower part of my liner for after we do the lower half of my face, because that one I don't want to get covered up in powder, and that is exactly what will happen. I cannot believe I used a fucking lip plumping liner. I might throw that away, because otherwise I will do this again. Can't believe I used it on my eyes. Girl, what the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck am I thinking? I'm not thinking. That's the point. And that's drag. Since when is drag supposed to be big brain, you know? I didn't start drag to, like, raise my IQ. If anything, I wanted to lower it. And that floor was already basement level. Splitting my face into 2 halves for this challenge may not have been the best move. But you know, we're in it now, so we're just gonna live with that choice I made, huh? All right, time to set that with black eyeshadow, and then we'll do the brows, and then we gotta jump into the lower half of my face and stay there for a while. Fierce, fierce, fierce. And I'm actually just gonna use the brush I use for setting like the other one to do the brows like this. That is far from perfect, I'll tell you that much. But honestly, could be a lot worse. I feel like it's picking up no powder. What the fuck? Here we go. That'll have to work. I'd clean it up if I had the time, but haha, it's under 10 minutes, so I don't. Let's start on the lower half of the face. I forgot to blow my nose once more. I'm sure we'll be doing it later, at the most inopportune times. I swear, dead of winter, and my room is always the hottest room in the house. Of any house I've lived in. How I yearn for when I lived in Laramie, and the space heater was not enough. That is such a strange concern to have now. 8 minutes left. I can do this. Look at me. Look at me. Of course I can do this. Look at me. Of course I can do this. Of course I can. Let's get into that contour, shall we? So if I'm ever rushing to, a hypothetical gig, I'll know that I can do it, kind of close. So all I'm really hoping to do here is show progress. Show the judges versatility. But hey, it's slowly but surely coming together. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Probably gonna skip the liquid blush. I wanted to use it, but like, we're on a time crunch here. Oh, my nose is gonna start running before long. That'll be fun to manage. Do you guys ever think about dying? I'm thinking about it right now. Yes, someone on, I think, my TikTok commented, you just gotta work on that beard contour, girl, and then you're good to go. This person was not a drag performer. This person was a fan of Drag Race, and that's it. You motherfuckers are way too confident. Some of you need to get bullied. Some of you need to get bullied. And then you would know better than to be saying whack shit to strangers on the internet. Back in my day, there were consequences for being a little cunt. I didn't suffer them, but somebody did. And it was enough to scare me into not doing it at all. Trying to get all that highlight laid down so that I don't have to think about it. We can do it. If I believe in myself and you all send me your positive energy. Ow, did one of you just send me a pinch? Fuck you. That's not positive. Keep that energy to yourself, you ugly hoe. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just a little stressed. Mommy's just a little stressed from trying to put food on the table. By which, of course, I mean theft. Okay, there's that. We can start powdering the bottom half of my face. Let's do it. Avoid the clown lung. Avoid the clown lung as best I can. Come on. 4 minutes left. Oh my god. Bitch, this is stressful. Why did I do this for fun? Have I ever had fun before? Of course, and now my nose is naturally starting to run, because that's how this works. Okay, we gotta bake and then get right into literally everything else. 3 minutes left. Oh! You guys, I don't know. I don't know how confident I am about this. I don't know how confident I am about this anymore. We still gotta go back and finish the eyes. That'll have to work for that. Okay, back into the blush. We're almost at 2 minutes. Haven't even started a lip. Well, I think there's a reason that Dawn's a professional and I'm here in my bedroom, so just make my peace with that, I guess. And even she struggled, remember? It's just unusual for me because I've never struggled at anything before. It's weird. I'm not used to this feeling. They told me my white privilege would protect me from this. It didn't work. Turns out I'm the same as everybody else. Oh! We got about 1 minute left, guys. I'm not feeling super hopeful. I'm not feeling super hopeful, but we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. Let's start on my lips. Oh, I can't. I haven't dusted away the baking, but it still needs to bake longer. Okay, highlight it is. Well, I could also just throw the lid to my highlighter into the garbage. There's some symbolism in there, though I don't really want to think about what it means. 20 seconds left. We're not making it, y'all. We're not making it. Also, my tit's popping out. Excuse me.
3, 2, 1!
And we are out of time. We are out of time. That's okay, Diva. That's okay. So this is how much we were able to do in a half hour. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. You know, it's obviously not what we set out to do, but it could be a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. Tell you that much. So now I think we can continue, because I'm going to finish this makeup anyway. We could just go at a bit of a more relaxed pace, you know. Honestly, we did not do a bad job. We still got a lot of it done. Also, now that I'm just kind of sitting here chatting with you guys, I'd like to try something a little different with my brows up here. First of all, I'd like to correct some of the overpainting I did. Yeah, they're a little thicker, but that's okay. There we go. I'm not mad at that, I don't think. Okay, now we can go ahead and start on the lips. Now, I actually did like a straight across Cupid's bow last time, and I liked it. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that again. Let's get the first layer of lipstick down here, and then we can go back to my eyes. That lip looks a little fucked, though. Let me just... Could this robe fucking stay on me? Goddamn. Stop slipping off. It's like the world wants me naked. Oh, just stop. I'm not that kind of girl. For free. For some reason, that lip is still coming out messy. See, we would have had this problem anyway. I'm going to use my useful little powder foundation here just to try and clean that up a little bit because it's pissing me off. Well, it's not my favorite lip shape, but it'll work for now. It kind of makes my face feel a little smaller, so if nothing else, we got that going for us. And it might be nothing else, so... I wanted to do my nails ahead of time today, but I just did not have the time. So maybe we'll sit together and I'll paint them while we discuss how things went as well. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I gotta focus on the eyeliner because it's the part that I can fuck up the most easily. And I do. Often. There we go. Now, let's do another layer of lipstick. God help us. I'm worried this lipstick is starting to look like I just have a hole in my face. And like I do, but like, it's not exactly the way I'm trying to feature it. Okay, let that dry. Let's dab some in the corner of my eyes to prevent them from running. Little trick my friend Elixir taught me. Okay, the last things we need to do are let the lipstick dry, which could be a worse shape, so, you know, I'll accept that. And while we're doing that, I can put on my lashes. We were never going to complete lashes within that time limit. Let's be so real. Let's be so fucking for real on that. That was never going to be possible. Lashes are, in my opinion, the hardest part of drag as it is. Well, aside from, you know, squeezing your genitals into whatever fucked undergarment you have decided to put them into. Alright, and now some mascara to try and tie those nightmares together. My lighting in here may look pretty nice, but it is not ideal for seeing what I'm doing. I'll tell you that much right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean as I go, you know? It's a very useful tactic. When did I become such a faggot? Ah, yes, birth. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. This lip plumper can go right over in a pile over there, so that I don't make that mistake twice. Alright, I think that is about as dry as that is likely to get, so let's go ahead and do my shimmer. What do we think of that? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. And we just pop that away, and with that, we are all finished. All finished as far as I can tell. There are certainly some things that I would like to change, and that I would in fact do differently. And I may do differently off camera. However, I think the best thing I can do now is put on some jewelry and a wig, and maybe an outfit, but probably just stick in this robe. And bring things to a close by trying to feel a little bit better about this fucked up challenge. Damn, I really decided to do this by choice for fun. There we go. Alright, so let me go ahead and get into gig and do my nails real quick, and then I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright, and with that, here we have the finished look. I don't know what is going on with this nail polish I got. It's a UV gel. It's like a UV light gel polish. I cured it and everything. But for some reason, it always ends up looking like this. Like, look at Nightmare. Nightmare. Crunchy, crispy, crunchy, gordita crunch. Like, what the fuck? What's going on with that? On the bright side, I have all of them coated now, and it seems like the others are doing just fine for the most part. This pinky is a little fucky as well. And yeah, the right thumb is rough as well. Honestly, none of them are great, but I don't know what the problem is. Like, I don't know if I just don't understand gel polish or UV curing lamps. I don't know what's up. But this hair looks great. I tried to use this bun at first, but it does not match my hair at all. Thought it would. Put it on. Did not match. We're not doing that. This one, this is a nice chocolate brown. This works pretty well. I am torn because I really want to cut my hair. I want to, like, you know, basically buzz it to the head because I love it a lot more for wigs and stuff. But, you know, I also got to live with that. So I'm not, you know, I love my hair. I love my hair. It feels healthy and comfy, and I like how it looks. Hi, hair, I love you. But, like, oh, I go back and forth, bro. I go back and fucking forth. This was an interesting experiment. Obviously, sorry about my sweatpants. Obviously, I am not a fast makeup artist, and I've never claimed to be. But you know what? We did better than I really expected to. I'm optimistic because I feel like I want to try this again. I want to not do my face in two halves. I want to do it all at once, and I feel like I can succeed with that. I would like to try this again, and I would like to see if I can get closer to 30 minutes and maybe just like continue to do videos like that until we can get there. I would love to have this down to a science. I would love that. I would love to have it so crystal clear, so crystalline, pristine. You know, who's to say? Who's to say if that's really gonna work out for me? I don't know. It's so weird because when I'm like this, it doesn't look like I have any hair on, and then I do this, I'm like, hi. I love these little attachments. I love just using my natural hair and then just like a scrunchie and one of these fucking things in there. It's not supposed to look real. It's supposed to look, you know, intentional. Anyway, that's about all I've got for you today. Sorry about my tits popping out here. And no, I didn't promise that I was going to show them by the end of the video. In fact, I said that I probably wasn't, but I got to keep the mystery of it alive so that all those crossy chasers would stick around and give me their views. Sorry. Maybe I'm not serious. Maybe I am interested. Who's to say? I'm to say. I'm not interested. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I feel like someone's mom who's having an affair and just came downstairs like, honey, oh wow, I didn't expect you home so soon. Wouldn't you rather go to the store and get cigarettes or something while I disable the security cameras? I just don't want you to set them off and waste our precious film, you know? Because we got film in those things. In the security cameras. Oh my goodness, sweetheart, look, I poured you a glass of wine. Why don't you come into the back of the house to drink it? I think you want that, right? No, there's nothing in the closet. You don't need to look there. Alright, well fuck, I guess I'll just have to shoot you, huh? I guess that's just it, huh? That's it, huh? Anyway.
#1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we
Oh my, jeez, the whole foot? Damn. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I didn't see it come in. I was just reading Mein Kampf. Hi, happy days. My name is Daisy Mays, and I thought I would just pop in here real quick and let you know that I would really appreciate it if you left this video a like if you're having a good time. Maybe leave a comment. Tell me why you're having a good time or why you hate it. I'll delete it, but you're fully free to do so, and then I will just move on with my life. Maybe also hit that subscribe button and hit that nifty little notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post some brand new plant-based cotton candy cartoon clowny content. We do a lot of fun stuff here, and a lot of terrible shit, so stick around and you're bound to see both. Bye! Alright, it's time for trial 2. Do I have just like a huge bat in this cave? Are we good? We good? Okay, no. I already euthanized it, we're good. Alright, hi, welcome back. It's me, your friendly neighborhood faggot. Today we're doing more makeup. I want to do the 30-minute challenge again. This is trial 2, okay? I don't have a huge intro here because I'm just going to pin this on to the first attempt, which was fine. It was fine. It was fine. It looked like my makeup. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I want to apply some of the notes that I learned from last time, so we're doing everything all at once. I'm not going to be too precious about details, but I also, I still want it to look not like shit. So that's kind of the goal that I've got here. I am using basically the same products. I did cut a few of them, I think. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I have exactly the same amount. Not sure. I do have a new eyeliner, and I got a replacement eyeliner for my gel black, but, you know, honestly, I'm probably not going to be cracking into that yet. I feel like my nose is full, you know? Like, I feel like that's the case. It's not, but I feel like it is. You know? Could you stop screaming at me? Damn. Alright. There we go. I'm using my phone holder as like a little... That's kind of cool. Just... Okay, setting my mirror down on this phone holder. That's... Yo. Oh my god. Am I a fucking genius? I think so. Okay, so... Once again, I have a 30-minute timer here that I am screen recording. This is a different screen recording from the last 30-minute timer, despite it being the same fucking thing. But I'm thorough, okay? I'm gonna have two basically identical 30-minute timers just to see if I can do this, alright? Now, am I super optimistic? You know, actually, there's one more thing I want to do. I don't need my whole rack of makeup here right now because we know exactly what we're using, right? So I'm going to put this back here. We'll pull it back out once it's learned its lesson. I haven't decided what that lesson is yet, so when we both learned its lesson. I want to put things in exactly the order that I'm going to need. So let me actually move this. Oh, I'm throwing things. Let me have you look down here, show you exactly what I'm doing. Hi. Oh my god. Just don't look at my breasts, boobs, and titties, please. That's not for you. This is touch up. This is powder foundation. I'm just gonna set that aside. Okay, so we're gonna do this very meticulously and technically. English is not my first language. Don't know what is. Obviously, we'll be starting with the foundation and the foundation brush. With the foundation and the foundation brush, we're going to have the contour, the highlight, and the cream blush. There we go. So we'll have you stand. So that's that, and I have my sponge for doing that as well. That's sort of phase 1 there. From there, we will set it with my translucent powder, dust that off with my big fluffy brush, and then go into my baking powder, which is not what it sounds like. And then we'll have the 2 powder contours with this brush, as well as my blush, both of them. That one's going to be first, so we'll put that there, while I am doing that. Now, you're not going to be able to see all of this, obviously. It's going to be where it's going to be. Once that's done, and we use the fluffy brush again to dust that off, we'll be getting into the second half of the makeup, which is going to begin with eyeshadow. After we have, I want a different, because obviously I don't want to use this thing that fucking burned my... Wait, is this the right one? I don't think this is the one that was, like, burning my fucking eyes last time. This is Farrah. This is cute. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love that. And it doesn't burn. How stunning. Okay, so this is what we're going to use to outline my eyes and all of that fun stuff. Along with that, I want to go a little out of order. We're going to start my lips as well, since that takes multiple coats and it needs to dry in between. So from there, we can get into first my white gel liner with its setting shadow, which reminds me, this is going to be for eyeshadow, that brush there. I'm probably doing too much. Also, this is for blush, but, like, you know, who fucking cares? Excuse me. Oh, this is for the cream contours. See, I've just saved myself time by doing that now. Isn't that great? By being stupid now, I save myself time later. Okay, so here for the white gel liner is the actual one I use for the liner and the one I use for the eyeshadow. Then we have the black gel liner and that eyeshadow. There's the black liner. And here is my black eyeshadow thing. This is my contour, not my contour, excuse me. This is my, whatever the fuck it's called, highlight, my like shimmer highlight. I think I want that to be, do that at the end. I do that at the end, we'll do that at the end. That's gonna go there for any detail work that I might need it for. But honestly, I'm probably not gonna need much for it because this is my white gel line, or my white liquid liner. I'm having a stroke today, I really am. We're gonna put that there so that we can, you know, we'll put that right before the white gel liner because I want to do the waterline first. And then we have this is a new liquid eyeliner. This is Carbonite Water Resistant Velvet Eyeliner. Ooh. We're going to put that after the black gel liner because I want that to be, you know, over there. And then last but not least, it's going to be hard to see it over here, but here's my little eyelash kit with mascara. That's going to be right at the end there. So I'll move this for a moment. Hi, I'm speaking into the microphone now. That's my whole everything. That's my entire routine. I have a couple extra brushes here as well. This one is going to be for my lips because it's going to be to put the shimmer on my lips that I always do, as well as to put the shimmer on my eyes, my eyeshadow shimmer, which I love. It's one of my favorite parts of the makeup. And then I don't fucking remember what I was using this brush for. Something, I bet. Oh no, you know what? This was for touching up my black eyeshadow. This was for the shimmer. Okay. Now we've got it sorted out. I'm probably screaming directly into that microphone. Alright. So that's everything that we're going to have here. I have my basket for my brushes as I use them there. Pull you back up here. Hi. Hi. Sorry. I know you wanted to see my gorgeous, unmade, shaved, baby old man face. Baby old man would be a great drag name. Please welcome to the stage, Baby Old Man. Get on up, turn me out. Okay. And then I want to paint my nails today, but that's, you know, not really part of this. That's gonna probably be something else. But I'm going to do this. I'm gonna take you along for it for this second attempt, and then I'll show you the finished look, regardless of where we ended up. I'm going to finish the makeup, of course, no matter where we ended up. But hopefully, we can keep it within this time limit. That is the goal. That's the goal. I'm hoping. I'm optimistic. I'm hoping. So, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. We got 30 minutes on the clock. I've already done primer. I don't know why I'm so nervous. You know, it's just my second time, and I like you a lot, and I really want it to be special, you know? So, say one last goodbye to what my face was. This is the thumbnail, I think.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
There we go. With all of those preparations made, I'm sure they can only do so much to help me. Let's go ahead and get started in
3, 2,
2, 1. Oh god, the timer has started and I've already lost all hope. Listen, I'm realistic about what I'm about, you know? I know what I'm good at, and I know that being on time is not one of them. I live my life knowing that. But today is the day when I prove everyone wrong, you know? First I prove them right, like quite a few times, consistently. But then I prove them wrong, you know? Do I think it's a smart idea to really have a challenge like this at all? No, but it's kind of for fun. I talk a big game, but usually I am pretty good at being on time for, like, show stuff. All through college, I was very punctual, I was very early to everything, because I wanted to eliminate the problem of being late. That changed when I started doing drag and I, you know, started drinking. That hasn't changed. I absolutely did let quite a bit of that fall by the wayside. And as a result, it became a lot more difficult to actually be on time for shit. I don't know why. Drag just has like a relaxing effect on my previously strung out theater kid muscles. They just atrophied so fucking quickly, you know? With the amount of makeup I have to do to look pretty okay, it's probably not a good idea to be setting a time limit on it at all. But you know, who cares? Who cares? This is my world, and the rest is just fucking parking. Is whimpering hot? Probably not in this context, I would think. You know, I've been thinking a lot about me leaving the live drag scene from my local scene. You know, while I do miss it, I've gained pneumonia, so I guess, you know, everything's better. Now, I find when you are attempting to contract pneumonia,
as I have done many times before, it is very important to let the universe know that you are just as desperate to die as possible.
While I do miss it, I also really don't. You know what I mean? Like, I do miss getting ready with other people. I do miss hanging out and doing live shows. But I don't miss all of the stress and drama that comes from having to work in such close quarters with people all the time. And while I'm sure some of this is, you know, copium, I also really have been enjoying just like being able to make videos like this, because not that anything was stopping me before. I absolutely did it before as well and probably would have continued. But like, it's just nice to put the focus on that instead of having to worry about, you know, well, is anybody at the show gonna like this? Who cares? I didn't start this to please other people. I started it because I liked doing it. And it's been nice to get back in touch with that, you know? All you newer drag performers out there, make sure that you like doing it. Because the instant you stop enjoying it, it's gonna be a real fucking hard ride. Take it from one who knows. Also, if you can avoid doing what I did by turning people against you, maybe avoid that as well. Yeah, that's probably a good idea as well. I wish I had kept like a captain's log of like where certain parts of this exercise took place the first time, because I'm really going in blind here. I really just have to like guess. But honestly, my makeup is not super complicated, so theoretically this should be possible. And if we have to do it a third time to get it right, then we will. But for now, let's focus on 2. I'm already planning sequels on making this video longer. Sounds like I've given up already. I haven't given up. Okay, we're very early into the process. I haven't given up. Not yet. Perhaps I should, but I haven't. For some godforsaken reason, I haven't. You know, and that's okay. That's life. Wanting to give up and not really having the time. Thank you. I feel like the makeup is fighting me today, but I also think I'm just insane. Also, if my titty pops out, sorry in advance, it's probably gonna happen. This robe is like, it's like resisting me at every turn. God. Also, someone recently on one of my YouTube shorts said they liked my makeup. Thank you so much. I'm doing my best to undo that right now. You will likely hate it by the end of this, and that's okay. I thank you for the time we've spent together in the meantime. I probably shouldn't worry about cleaning up as I go, but I mean, it's the cook in me. I can't stop. I gotta, you know? Am I a good cook? No. But I like to do it. I like to eat food, therefore I like to cook. I think that should be how that goes anyway. The FAGs are hurting, let me tell you, girl. The FAGs are hurting. 22 minutes left. Ah! Listen, this isn't as scary as it seems, okay? It's really not. It's really not. And if the lashes don't count as part of this, I'm willing to make that exception. I'm willing to make that, what is that? I don't think exception is the word. There was something else. So it's a different word. Different word. Do my eyebrows. Something else. I don't remember. I feel great, you know? You ever know how you, like, feel great? That's me. Very me. The problem is that the base takes so long, and it's not, like, a great visible representation of how much you have left to do. Please. Stay. I want you, I need you, oh god. I'm really trying to corner the market on old man drag, and I think I'm doing a good job of that. It's just me and Tempest du jour.
Fuck Trixie.
At this point, one of us is just gonna have to kill the other. Oh wait, no, Coco Peru's still knocking around back there. She's good. Okay, just the 3 of us then. That's not bad. We could be the triumvirate. We could be the triumvirate of Roman emperors, empresses? There we go. Who dominate old man drag. Also, I love how I'm 32, and that's like dinosaur and drag years. Like, all of you are 21-year-old twinks. Wearing, like, no makeup, a little bit of brown mascara. Do you guys like doing drag? Like, do any of the 21-year-old twinks that start doing drag actually like doing drag? Or did you just want to, like, prove a point to your dad or something? I've proven a point to my dad, but I certainly didn't set out to do it. And it's not the one I would have set out to do anyway. Anyway. Alright, 20 minutes on the clock. Girl. Ah! It's fine, that's fine. Alright. Now we can start setting. Let's go. It's the part that always makes my nose, like, run like a fucking faucet, too, so get ready for the best part. The best part of the makeup. Dust off my old lady powder. It has been 70 degrees here. Early March, by the way, which is crazy because it was 30 degrees the other night, and there's still snow on the ground. So while I am glad that Persephone rocketed out of the underworld to get here, Our Lady of the Underground does seem to have neglected that some of us are cross-dressers, and, excuse me, this is, while welcome and wonderful, gonna use some time to prepare for that. Alright, now baking. There we go. Nice and simple. Now powder contours. And as much as I would love to say that this is a superfluous or unnecessary step, it's really necessary. It really makes such a difference, and I'm mad about it. I can't cut it for time, because it is good and it does help. I hate it when things are good and help me. Ugh. Gross, right? I know one queen, she's fucking stunning, and I shit you not, she gets there. I've been there for an hour. Like, she gets to the show, and she does her makeup in less than 15 minutes. And it looks stunning every fucking time. She is an incredible performer. She does a lot of Beyonce. She's so good. And she just, like, she throws that shit on, and it looks stunning every fucking time. It's awful. How dare you? Like, I'm happy for you, but get the fuck away from me. It really is. It's crazy. I think it is helping that I'm caffeinated today. I don't know how caffeinated I was last time. We got just over 16 minutes left. I don't really have time to be precious about this. I don't think I'd be a good casting choice for Precious anyway. Not because I'm white, but because I'm too fat. Alright, we've moved on to blush. I like to use this orange blush as part of my contour. It adds some more dimension and depth and warmth to it, and I like that. Plus, I just love orangey, peachy blush, you know? It's really fucking pretty. Oh god. 15 and a half minutes. Ah! Ah! There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're moving on to the blush proper. I don't know if you could tell, but I quite enjoy blush. I think everybody can just, you know, get on board with that. Or fucking move on. I've been thinking lately about possibly still submitting auditions for Drag Race. I'm gonna still make them, because I like to make them. It's like a fun little book report project of, like, my year in drag, but for a minute there, I wasn't really thinking that I wanted to submit them. And frankly, I still have the same concerns. I still don't love the way they run the show. I still don't love the way they treat the contestants. Like, it's gotten better, but there's still ways to go. But maybe, you know, participating and taking it seriously might be a good way to possibly make some positive changes in that department. I mean, it wasn't until Willem got on the show and, like, did what Willem does that anything changed for the better, really. I'm not crediting all of that to her, but, you know, she is loud and she gets shit done, you know? So that cannot be overstated or ignored. Alright, now my darkest blush. There we go, there we go. There she is, diva. Love this blush. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. And we don't have time to check right now. I want some in the corners, too, I think. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay. There's that. Blush is good. Work. Okay. We are now ready to get rid of the baking. Okay. The bakery is closed. Excellent. That means we're done with that. We're done with these. I'm just going to push them aside for now, though. Alright. Now, I would like to start by getting the first coat of lips on. We're going back to the lip I usually do. I was not crazy about the Cupid's bow last time. To be a little bit careful with the mouth, because you can get away with a lot of business up here as long as you keep the mouth grounded in reality, you know? I think Willem said that as well. See? She's all over the place today. Alright, first coat of lipstick going on. There we go. Oh, that's just lovely. Love it! Love it! Alright. Now, we outline the eyes. This step could seem superfluous, but it really does make a difference. Part of the tip broke off and it looked like a piercing. Okay, that's all I need outlined. Good shit, good shit. Now, we begin the eyeshadow. This should be a fairly simple trick. We are under 10 minutes. We're at 9 minutes just about left. Does this brush still feel wet? I washed it like last week. Girl. Is this not the brown I usually use? I think that's the one I usually use. Yeah, that feels more correct. Let's do that. 8 minutes left. Ah! Are we doing worse than last time? I don't know. I don't have a frame of reference. Put on the screen if I'm doing worse than last time. I wouldn't speak to a real editor like that, but I'll definitely speak to my bitch ass. Puff those out with a warmer. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and then just a shimmer on top. The same shimmer we'll be using for my lips in a little bit. A little under 7 minutes. Okay. Eyeshadow is done, which means now we're ready for the second and final coat of lipstick. There you are. Carefully. Carefully. Under 6 minutes left. We gotta get to the eyeliner. Let's go. Starting with the white on my waterline, let's go ahead and do that. Eyeliner is especially hard because it has to go last, but like, you don't want to rush it, but you want to rush, but you can't rush it, because then it's fucked. I think my hands are literally shaking. I guess this means a lot to me, I don't know. Here's a tip for talking to your friends. Don't. I don't know why, that thought just popped in my head and I had to say it. It's required. If it enters my brain, it must be shared. Good thing I'm not a murderer anymore. Alright, there's that. Now, we set it. Stat! Now, I want the gel liner to be the last thing I do, because I want to have to think about it the least. What I say, it's nose running a clock. Told ya. We got just under 4 minutes left. Girl, I do not have time for you right now. I really don't. I should clarify, I have successfully done my makeup in a half hour before. It just wasn't good, and I didn't like it. Hence why I'd like to learn this new skill, you know? Okay, there's that. Let me throw on the sparkle on my lip real quick. Good shit. Alright. Now, we're taking that new eyeliner pen, because I'm not fucking with the stuff that is archaic right now, thank you. Feels hard to control. We've got about 1.5 minutes left. Here we go, browser done. 40 seconds! Ah! We could do it, we could do it! Look at me, of course we can do it! If I hear the Mission Impossible music playing... 15 seconds! Less than 15 seconds, I don't know what I was thinking.
3, 2, 1!
Okay, and we are out of time, girl. We're out of time. But you know what? This is not bad for a half hour. I think this is greatly improved. I think it really is. I just want to finish. I want to go ahead and finish because, you know, we're already this far. But honestly, I think this is a lot better. I think it went a lot more smoothly. There were far fewer steps to worry about at the end. And if it wasn't for my gel liner just taking forever to do because of its nature, you know, I think we really could have gotten there. We really could have gotten there. And, you know, the fact that I couldn't just means that I'm a worse person for it. And that's okay. You know, some people are bad. Some people are bad. And, I'm at peace with that. So you should get over it too. Psychopath. Psychopath behavior. That's fine. We all need a hobby. In this makeup, saying things like that. Damn. I considered if opening the new thing of gel liner would have helped me get this done faster, but I really don't think it would have. I don't think, you know, the availability of the product was going to be what determined this. I think I'm just bad, and that's okay. It's okay. It's really fine. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm busy. There were a couple tools and products that I didn't need and some I didn't have time to do, but that's okay. Honestly, though, I gotta say, I think I am very happy with how this went. Could have gone a lot worse. Someone's driving a bus outside or some shit. I'm still rushing as if it's still being timed. I probably should have hit like a stopwatch just to see how long it takes altogether. But yeah, there we go. Flawless, gorgeous, sexy, effervescent. I mean, just great. Just all around great. I'm great. I'm sorry. Is that okay with you? I want to put on some shimmer highlight because I did not do that before. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I'm starting to feel it, guys. Y'all, I'm starting to fucking feel it. The heartburn. Sorry, I should have specified. I should have specified. My shin splints. My tremors. Excuse me. Is it becoming more and more obvious how all of my sense of humor is just ripped off of Trixie and Katya? Or if you hadn't noticed that, then you didn't hear anything. And that's not true, and someone's lying. And it's not me. Not this time. Not about that. Okay, yeah, it's me. Okay, well, there we go. We finished it. Just a little over, I think that was like 35 minutes, give or take. Honestly, I hate that. How awful. I should die. I'm kidding, I shouldn't die. I should quit drag, though. Probably not going to, though. At this point, too far in it. Now, all I need to do now, besides the usual things, all I need to do now is put on my lashes. So let's do that real quick. I did not mean to spit like that. I need some coffee. I mean, ideally, in my drag career, if you want to fucking call it that, at this point, it's just an exaggerated hobby. At this point, I'm hoping there's never a situation where I would need to get in makeup in a half hour, you know? Like, it's a good skill to have, but it's not fun. Basically, I would always hope that there is some way that I can have planned accordingly and have contingency plans in place so that I don't have to do this. That's the goal. Obviously, whether or not that happens is not really up to me. It's up to Quetzalcoatl, the winged snake who's trying to eat the sun. And I feel like a lot of us forget that. So, I feel that it is worthwhile to mention and remember the reason for the season. Thank you. I wish... I don't like wearing the lashes. I really don't. I really don't. I wish there was a way for it to still look good without the lashes, but there just isn't. Not that I found. My natural lashes, they just do not cut it. Alright, now some mascara. Alright, and with that, we are all done. Oh, aren't I so gorgeous? Oh my god. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls, drink more free coffee. That was given freely and not stolen. Thank you. I brag when I steal things. It's not a great trait. That's how you get caught. Wouldn't recommend that. Any, nouveau thieves out there, don't brag. It's like serial killers who want to get caught. Like, really? It's a little tacky, don't you think? Alright, well, I feel gorgeous, I am gorgeous, and that's that's just objective. Now, I think it's time to go ahead and get in full gig and give you a proper look. And, I don't at the moment feel the need to do a third try. I'm satisfied with this. 35-ish minutes to get in full makeup, and then another 5 to, put on lashes, and then maybe another 10 to put on a full look. 0 to full drag in 1 hour. I'm satisfied with that. Most of the time, out of habit, I try to set aside like a full 2 hours to get ready for a show or something. So this is fine. This is fine. Now, granted, I do fully subscribe to the Trixie Mattel belief that drag queens are like H2O in that, a solid liquid or gas, in the sense that they will fill whatever container you give them. If you give me 5 hours, my makeup will take 5 hours. And so will the rest of me. If you give me, 30 minutes, I'll get something together, and it'll probably be kind of close to this. One of the tips that I do have, one of the things I have learned does help a little bit, is sometimes I will get in full body, not costume, but full body, before I get into makeup. Because you're uncomfortable, yes, but you're also present. There's an urgency to it, because you're like, I can't wait to stand up again. And then also, when you do stand up, all you gotta do is throw on the dress, or whatever it is. So that is definitely nice. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of that in a few minutes. So without further ado, I think that's all I have here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that beautiful, fully formed, towering Amazon of a woman adjacent thing. And I will see you all there. Oh wait, also I want to do my nails. I want to give my nails like a quick, just a brief polish. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I want to try my gel polish again with thinner coats this time so it doesn't fucking peel all over the place, okay? Be right back. Feature the shoes. Look at the shoes. Oh, for once I have shoes that match the dress. Whoa, that's nice. Very gassy today. Very gassy today. Oh. You want to touch me? Don't. Consent. I painted the nails. They're not great. It's okay. It was a quick job. It was nice and quick. No matter what it's like outside, my room is always sweltering. That's fine. Oh, well, would you look at that? I would consider this a rousing success. Not in terms of the actual goal of the video of trying to do this in a half hour, but just in the sense that I look really fucking good. Oh, I never wear this dress. I don't know why. It looks so good on me. Oh. It is caked with shit. That might have something to do with it. It's not important. All right, here we go. This is the finished look. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I put this on, and then I immediately went downstairs and went outside where my mom was sunbathing in the backyard, and I said, Mom, look. Am I not the most gorgeous creature who has ever walked this earth? And she said, uh-huh. And I said, still got it. Is this Oedipus? I don't know. I feel like Oedipus didn't have this much cross-dressing, you know? Anyway, here we are. The deed is done, and my God, I love using my natural hair and then just throwing a thing on top. Well, it's easy. And, yeah, that's most of it, honestly. This angle is just, I want you to see the hair. There we go. Oh, there's the hair. Oh, no. I hate filming during the daytime, but this is when I have time to film, so that's what it is. You know, that's what it is. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hey, I would like to hear if you think you can do your makeup, in-depth makeup, not like just my going to work makeup, but like big makeup in a half hour. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to see it. Please comment below and tell me all about it. I don't think you can comment pictures on YouTube, right? If you can, then do. But I don't think you can, and that's probably for the best. Maybe don't. I know what my comment sections are like. I don't know if I want you guys subjecting yourselves to that treatment, you know? But you know what? It's your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. Except right now, in which I will tell you to please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed the video. Also, maybe leave this video a lovely little like, a comment telling me, you know, how you think it went, how you think it could be improved, and how you think you would do it at home. I'm just like, I'm sweating everything off already. Should I have used a setting spray? Probably, but I didn't. And that's that, you know? That's that. I got into full gig and I count that as a win. Also, hey, hit that nifty little notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post some brand new plant-based cartoon cotton candy clowny content. I post a lot of decent stuff here, but mostly terrible shit, so you're gonna see both. You're gonna see both. That's not optional. You're gonna see both. I keep hearing the dryer going because I have my laundry going right now, and I don't know, I keep thinking it's a person, and I'm like, oh, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Just kill me. Don't hurt me. Just kill me. Get there. Everybody's beating around the bush lately. God, just shoot me in the head and shut up. Fuck. Oh. But guess what? My shit's on the internet. I'll never die, ho. You'll always have to deal with me. Oh, it's awful. A lot of people have been, like, commenting on my 10-year-old now, more than 10-year-old YouTube videos of me, like, covering Heathers back when I was a college twink. And, damn. Didn't think I had that kind of longevity, but here I am. Oh, sorry. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more stuff like this, comment and let me know. Let me know what you like. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I know. Which dance do you want to see? I know every single one. Tell me what you want. Wagon Wheel Ride Tuesday. Once again, my name is Daisy Mays, and I am wishing you all some very happy days. Oh, ooh, stunning. I really can't get over how fucking lit it is that I have shoes that match this well. Look at this. It's not perfect, but damn, it's goddamn close. Not bad for Goodwill's best, bitch. Not bad at all. I could have done a lot worse, and I have, and I will. Oh, does it match my Keyblade? Hold on. Darkness! My friend made me this. She's a welder, and I cherish it. She painted it too. It's so. Oh. Thanks, Ange. I'm really, I'm glad that the UV nail polish isn't peeling off this time, but like, damn, it's so much more trouble than it's worth, girl. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'll put a top coat on it later. Maybe I won't fucking bother. It was really just I wanted to do my acrylics today and I didn't have time, so I don't know. What are you gonna do? Die? This jewelry, courtesy of Target clearance, which I paid for, okay? Relax.